Hello and welcome to the Always in Escrow podcast with Colby Burchin and Sarina Pell. Hello, Colbs. How are you?
I am great. I have just a tremendous amount of love today. I have two of my closest friends I've known forever on the show, and this is really just heartfelt for me today.
Well, that's amazing. We are so excited to introduce Monica Flam to our show. Born and raised in Manhattan, Monica has always had her finger on the pulse of New York City culture. As the daughter of a clothing designer, she was immersed in the fashion world from a very young age and worked for luxury clothing brands at one of the leading PR firms in Manhattan. Monica's mission now and then is to make people look and feel their best. After many years in fashion and styling, clients gave her the inspiration to establish Dripping in Gems. In partnership with her mother, they have created a collection of one-of-a-kind statement jewelry that is glamorous, timeless, sophisticated, and sexy. Monica, welcome to the show.
Wow, what an intro. Thank you. Thank you for having me. So fun. Hi, Colbs.
Hi, I'm so excited. Sarina, I don't know if you know, Monica and I are probably she's my oldest friend. I'm not going to say our age, but she's probably, I think, my oldest friend.
Vice versa. For sure.
Yeah, I mean, our families were entrenched with one another. I was obsessed with their whole family. I still am. I love them. They are family, and I am so excited to have her on the show, beyond.
Right. Look at us now talking about our businesses, and we are so excited to showcase what you're doing and bring it to our audience.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. So fun. I think, by the way, Colby, we know each other so long that there were diapers exchanged when we were younger.
Yeah.
That's how
long
so. It's been.
I definitely think so. So I'm going to jump right in because your jewelry line is hot. It is on fire. And that's why I wanted to have you on the show, because there is nothing like it. So I want to know, can a customer create a piece from your collection and make it one of a kind?
Oh, yes. That's what we love to do, because we have so many different types of pieces and looks that we want something to be for that individual. So we love it if someone comes to us and says, I love this earring, but I wish, you made it in an emerald green or whatever it is. We love to do that. And I never say no. So I don't think I've said no in all the years we've been doing business to a client. If they have a vision, if they have something that they want to create, we work it out and we figure it out. So yes, I love doing one-of-a-kind items.
And we're talking about necklaces. We're talking about earrings, rings, bracelets. I mean, stunning pieces. Everybody needs to see your line. I mean, we have some great images. We're going to show everybody. We're going to share them on our Instagram, but also we want everybody to follow you. So, Monica, how long does it take for you to create these epic pieces?
It depends. It depends on the type of stones we're using, what we're using, but we're very quick. So if we have a vision, or if there's a client that comes to us and has an idea, it depends on how long it takes to source whatever stones they want to use. But usually we say about 2 weeks. We're very quick. I want a quick turnaround because I don't like to wait for things. So I've run this business according to the way I want it. And I'm not someone who likes to wait. I don't wait patiently. I'm a New Yorker. It's yesterday. So we try to do things really quickly. And we also, by the way, I just should say, if there's a bracelet and you want to add a couple of beads onto it, you need it a little larger or made smaller, those types of tweaks we do within 1 week. So, and we never charge more for that. We don't like to do that either. So if someone wants to modify a necklace and add to it a little bit, I don't want to nitpick over certain things. I want my customers to be happy. That's really the end goal. So if it makes them happy to just add a few pieces and not charge for it, that's what we're going to do.
How did you come up with your designs?
So it really depends on the materials that we're using, I guess, and what we see And we're inspired really that way. If we see, let's say, a stone, actually like this dendrite opal, I don't know if you could see, it's black and white, really cool, different, unique. It would look good maybe as a necklace, but for this piece, we thought it would be great as a ring. We added some diamonds, we set it in silver, and it just really is depending on the materials that we're using. So we're inspired that way. And my mom is really the designer. So I can't take full credit for what her vision is, but really I know a lot of it has to do with just what she's feeling and how she looks at the materials that she's working with. So she's really the one who's inspired. I certainly help design with her now, especially over the years. I have input, but it's really her vision.
That's beautiful that you get to work with your mom and create. And, it goes back to kind of what your intro is all about, right? That she was in the design world and, working in fashion decades ago, right? And it's amazing when you get to work closely with a parent, with anybody that has had such significant experience, that deep kind of like, these experiences that can't even be told, that are just like deeply ingrained in each of us, but then shared. And look how it's coming through in all of the work that you're doing now. So let's just talk about the scene right now, because Monica is sitting in front of a table that is just filled with some of these looks and styles. We're looking at some necklaces, and I see a lot of shimmering and glimmering over there.
Yes, well, we have a lot. We work with a lot of hematite. This is let's say this is one of our classic pieces. This is considered the double Eva, and named after the first person who purchased it, who was a woman named Eva. And you can wear it like this is a necklace. I'll stand up a little. And you can tie it through, and you could wear it as a choker, tie it in the back, wear a sexy.
Oh, so versatile. Look at that. Oh, yes.
Down. Yeah, we like versatility. We don't like some things to be worn just one way. Obviously, earrings, maybe that's different, but most of our necklaces can be worn many different ways.
And these are beaded. These are very small beaded necklaces. And then you have these gems. Oh, yes. So she's showing us what she's worn today. So is that stacked, or is that
this is one
just
necklace.
like...
This is actually one necklace with an adjustable clasp. So you can wear it a little bit higher or lower on the neckline, depending. And you can actually choose which charms you want to have. And our charms range from skulls to hearts to palm trees to little clovers, whatever it is. So that's why it's really fun. And when you say unique, and you can build your own. So a client can have a lot of fun designing their own piece. And what else? Oh, these earrings, you can color match actually. So we've made these for a bunch of bridesmaids gifts and to match the color of the bridesmaid's dress. So you could literally give us your Pantone color and we can create any color. This is like...
Oh, wow. Look at that pop. I love that color.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we're looking at just a few of the earrings from the Dripping in Gems line, and the colors are bold. They're exquisite. And I mean, I want to know, even, at the beginning, it's like, where are you sourcing all this? Is it just coming from everywhere? Are you going to different countries? Are you finding just places to go? I mean, how does that all begin?
All of our stones are sourced from the US. Except certain higher end pieces or certain higher end stones we source from India and Turkey. And we actually have now our own manufacturer that we work with in India as well as Turkey. But our stones are sourced, we do a lot sometimes at gem shows, but we now have such good relationships with our suppliers in the US that's where we get everything from. We try to keep it very much here in the US if we can.
Right. So you started this company 9 years ago. So you've learned going on the 9th year. So It sounds like you've really grown. That's incredible.
We're still small, I don't want to make it like we're this massive jewelry company. We're still small, which is what I like, because I still have a personal relationship with every single person that purchases our pieces, unless of course they purchased it in a store, and I probably won't know who that person is. But if they've come to us direct through our website or through Instagram, I always make sure to reach out with a text message or an email and just say, hi, do you love your piece? And what do you think of it? And that kind of thing. So I still love that personal connection. So that's where we're big, but we're small. And yeah, it's fun. We went from starting this business to just trunk shows, and then which we love, because I love that personal interaction of meeting with my clients. But then it's evolved over the years, really a lot online. I would say 75% is online and through our Instagram. And now we've also built a really great clientele within boutiques around the country. So we're in stores in Aspen, Telluride, Miami, New Jersey, all over, California. And it's fun. It's fun to know that we're scattered throughout the country.
These are places where all of our listeners are, visit. So please do look for our friends at Dripping in Gems, everybody, because you can find them online, but you can also find them throughout the US. So exciting.
What is the price variation, so our listeners can know how much, like a low into a high, that they'll be spending?
On our lowest probably piece, I would say it's $95 for a charm bracelet, like a simple charm bracelet. And our highest end piece right now is $14.95. So it's a very doable price point. It's a price point where it's women who are self-purchasers. They're buying for themselves. They don't have to ask their significant other usually for, permission. And it's just a doable, easy price point, because we want our customers to come back. We don't want this to just be this one and done. We're not an engagement ring type of business. I don't deal with that kind of clientele. It's the fun stuff that we're constantly reinventing ourselves and creating new designs. So if you have an event to wear a piece to, next year you want to change it up, it's just doable. So I feel like our price points are reachable.
So we talk about your Instagram. We want people to find you. Tell us everything that anybody needs to know to find you, to locate you, to see what you're working on.
So we're on Instagram, Dripping in Gems. I guess the same thing on Facebook. And our website is drippingingems.com. So it's really easy. And if there is something that you want direct, like a piece, message us on Instagram. That's really the best way. Or on our website, I have a contact button and you can fill it out that way. So yeah, easy.
So Sarina, Monica and I have a little game for you.
Oh boy. Surprise. Great.
I hope I didn't give it away. I realize maybe I might have given it away, but maybe not.
That's all right. 2 truths and a lie. 1 lie. Okay, Sarina?
Okay.
Sarina's very competitive, by the way. He wrote that before the questions. I love it. Okay. Number 1. So 1 lie, 2 truths. Monica and Colby were born in the same hospital. Monica capsized a wave runner with Colby. Colby was friends with Asher before Monica and him met. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I feel like whatever.
She's I think she'll be stumped.
My husband, for listeners that don't.
Right. Okay. 1 truth is that you're born in the same hospital. You capsized the wave runner, and the lie is about Asher.
Well said.
Great.
Well done. I gave it away.
Well done.
We both gave it away. We said it to all his friends.
I thought she'd be stumped on Asher, though. I did think that.
Well,
you always try.
It's crazy. When you get to that point where you're with your significant other longer than you've been alive, like by yourself, that's where we're at. We're together 23 years. It's crazy. Long time. And I still like him, so that's really good.
It looks like you guys are having so much fun. I love seeing, I mean, we get to see it from afar, and, you know, you're fun and you're having fun and you're active, and then creating this beautiful line of jewelry with your mom is really so special.
I think that's the best part. I love that. I think I know Roberta, I mean, forever. And I think that is the most special part of this, is that you both have that.
So she's always been a designer. Colby, I don't know if you remember, like when we were little, like she's always been an artist. She always creates. That's always been her outlet. And she was a clothing designer for coats when I was growing up. And then she dabbled in certain things. She used to make hats. She was a milliner for a while. She made belts. And then she started to make a few pieces of jewelry. And it was then that I was like, Mom, this is good stuff. Like, we need to take this out and we need to really show the world what you're doing, because it's amazing. And I took it to a local store and I was just kind of like, let's just see. They bought everything that I had. They reordered within like 2 months, 2-3 times. I mean, it was one of those like, wow, we have something here. So it was that started this whole business with my mom. And it's been the most rewarding, most unbelievable experience ever. I mean, I've always spoken to my mom 10 times a day on the phone, but now we literally talk about 25 to 30. I mean, it's a constant daily, you know, it's just been amazing. And we never butt heads. And the best part is she can't do what I do in the business and I can't do what she does. So we have this really amazing mutual respect for each other, and it just works. So very lucky, very blessed, very, very happy about it.
And you're dripping in gems now. So look at you.
Yes. Well, I've always loved jewelry. And, you know, it's one of those things that it seems a little bit, I don't know, frivolous or something, but we've incorporated giving back. And that's been the biggest, I guess, along with being with my mom, the most rewarding situation for us has been giving back. So our mission, we've created a sector within our business called Gems for Good. And we give to different charitable organizations around the country, or we create pieces for those organizations. Like we have, it's on the other table, but we have, let's say, for Bisou for Leo is this nonprofit, and they raise awareness for a disease called INAD, which is an unfortunate, horrible, degenerative disease that's a cross between Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And it happens in kids. And we're raising awareness by selling these bracelets that we've created, and we give 100% of the proceeds to INAD, which is the organization that helps fund research and awareness and things like that. And we've done that with a lot of different other outlets. And that's just the most rewarding feeling. So the fact that we're able to make women look good with jewelry, whether they, you know, you have earrings that accentuate the eyes or whatever it is, it's just the fact that we're knowing we're giving back that way. That's the ultimate.
Purpose, right? There's purpose. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you for doing that and sharing. And, you know, I think everybody should know that there is a lot of, you know, there's a mission driven. There is purpose here. I mean, we're all finding that within ourselves, but when a company really does that and gives back, it really levels you up. I mean, it's just a different level of appreciation. So that's beautiful.
Thank you, my friend, for coming on.
Oh, that was fun. So fun. You guys are fun.
We're so happy to see you. So we will all be visiting with you in the showroom. Everybody find our friend Monica, and we'll talk to you soon.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.